I'm meteorologist Melinda Singh. We're going to be tracking yet another messy storm for Friday across parts of southern Ontario, including areas of the GTA. Some light flurries across Atlantic Canada, but across the west, we're dealing with frigid temperatures and, of course, more snow on the way to parts of BC, especially down across coastal sections too. To end off February, a lot of colder air will be engulfing much of the country. We'll talk about that more. But first, let's take a look at what's ongoing Friday afternoon. 3 degrees in Toronto, rain and snow. It will be the main story. -2 in St. John's, -16 in Edmonton for your Friday afternoon. 3 degrees for you in Vancouver, -20 in Regina. Now for BC, the main story is really going to be these troughs that are pushing in across coastal sections to bring in the snow and the rain. The snow is really going to be a higher elevation as freezing levels will be on the rise, but Saturday into Sunday into Monday, more widespread rainfall will start to push in across Vancouver Island and the lower mainland. Here's a look at some of the snowfall totals we could be tracking in this weekend. 50 centimeters in Whistler, over 30 centimeters in the North Shore Mountains. Mount Washington, over 75 centimeters could be expected this weekend with all of that moisture pushing through. And as of early Thursday morning, here's a look at some of those accumulations across the prairies too. 18 centimeters of snow in Regina up towards the north. 53 Cold Lake, 44 centimeters of snowfall. Meanwhile, we're not seeing snow this weekend. We're looking at the cold, frigid air making its way down south. -22 degrees in Saskatoon, 3 degrees in Vancouver, -10 in Winnipeg. We'll head up to Canada's north. Inuvik, -30 is your core temperature. -22 Yellowknife. Iqaluit, -26. Not too bad though. Lots of sunshine to add into it. And a quick summary as well for parts of Ontario from the storm that we saw on February 18th. Thunder Bay, 18 centimeters of snowfall. Alliston across parts of the north and the GTA, 25 centimeters of snowfall. And yeah, Kitchener too. You saw around 2 to 7 millimeters of ice accretion because we had freezing rain. Now here's a look as we head into Saturday morning. We're going to be tracking the heaviest swath from Cottage Country all the way towards the east. Bancroft, Kingston, Cobourg, 10 to 20 centimeters of snowfall for you. Now across the GTA, we're going to be tracking around 3 to 5 centimeters of snowfall, a bit more north of the 400. That's where we're looking at 5 to 10 centimeters of snow. But it's a tricky forecast because we are really tracking that snow and rain line because of the colder air is over parts of the east and the warmth that's moving in across the north. Overall, though, we're going to continue to track rain towards the south, Western Ontario, from Thunder Bay all the way into Kingston. There is that snow that will continue to track through areas of the nation's capital. You see it push through late Friday afternoon into the evening hours, and then through Saturday and Sunday. This trough is really going to be hanging through, and it's going to bring in some light dusting of snow right across parts of southern Ontario for Saturday and into Sunday, starting to clear up as we head into the upcoming work week. Now, in terms of the rainfall, 5 to 20 millimeters of rainfall, depending where you are across the GTA. But we are going to be looking at beautiful conditions, though, right across the majority of the east, watching for more light snow across parts of Atlantic Canada.